Welcome back. My name is Jenny. Today we are going to learn about how to answer IELTS speaking questions. Part 1. Types of. In Part 1, you will get simple questions. But you need to give long, complex, good vocabulary and good grammar points. Focusing on types of questions, they might ask you question like, what types of sports are popular in your country? Here is an example of a poor answer to that. There are many kind of sport in my country. In some area, people like swimming. But in others people like running or playing football. But I think the popular sport in my country is volleyball. Because volleyball is a subject in high school. That was not particularly good answer, because just list many types of sport. Simple answer. Did not use any complex grammar. Did not use great vocabulary. Was not particularly interesting. Did not demonstrate your ability in English. The answer is not about the content, it's about your ability to speak English. Now let's take a look at another example, in which we show you an example of a much better answer. Here it is. Most other countries has a great affinity for sports, especially football, and my country also. Most children here have been on a soccer team or at the very least played the game outside with their friends. Playing football helps them build strength and release stress after a hard week at school. Besides that, swimming, running, and yoga are all gaining mass popularity in my country. Some people has chosen swimming as a career and they took gold in the national games. Some good vocabulary we used in that example were build strength, affinity, mass popularity. So that was a much better answer. It had higher level vocabulary, and it was longer, and more complex grammar. It was more personal and specific. It gave an answer you might actually give. And that's what the tester wants from you. Now let's talk about a structure we can use to answer types of type questions. Types of answer structure. 1. The beginning phrase. Well, actually. Of course, it goes without saying. Of course, certainly. 2. Following it with a liking phrase. There's quite a mixed variety of. There's quite a wide range of. There's quite a diverse mixture of. 3. Give your first type. However, I suppose the most adjective would possibly be. Though I think the most adjective would potentially be. 4. The first explanation. The thing with is that. I assume. Are so plus adjective. Because. The point I want to add about. Is that. 5. The second type. Another form worth mentioning could be. A second variety would be something like. 6. The second type and conclusion. And the main characteristic is that. And the unique aspect is that. Conclusion. Likewise, as might be expected, there are things like. And naturally, there are things like. What other types of questions? They could be. What kinds of restaurants are popular in your country? What types of things do people collect in your country? What hobbies are common in your country? What types of TV programs are popular in your country? What types of shops can be found in your local area? Now we are going to take an in-depth look, using the structure we just learned to answer the question. What types of TV programs are popular in your country? Here it is. Of course, it goes without saying there is quite a range of TV programs in my country. However, I suppose the most prevalent could possibly be comedy programs or game shows. What you have to realize is that my country does not have a lot of money for the entertainment sector, and therefore, the production value on some shows is very low. But comedy programs and game shows are inexpensive to make yet still very interesting. A second variety would be something like, everyone likes to laugh and it appeals to lots of different people. And obviously, you can find all the other types of shows, everything from action to animal documentaries to romance. These are some good vocabulary we used. Prevalent. Entertainment. Appeals. So using the structure really helps you make the answer more thorough and complete. It gives you more opportunity to demonstrate your English speaking abilities, with much longer on the same topic, which is essentially what you are going to be tested on. Remember, you should add adjectives when you talk about this. They could be popular, prevalent, fashionable, notorious, famous, crucial, frequent, widespread, trendy, celebrated, well-known, renowned. Thanks so much. And see you soon.